Hey, welcome to Ask Arminda and welcome to my office. I'm feeling really serious and solemn today. Just kidding, I'm never that because that's so boring. But it is my office. So the question today came up in a client conversation recently. And the issue, the challenge that was presented was I think that my team members, and pause because we're in a professional context here. So take what works for you and apply it in whatever arena might work. So the challenge was I think my team members are feeling stressed. I think my team members are not motivated, that we have morale is down because of some recent situations that have been going on out of their control, and I can't divulge to them exactly what happened for legal reasons. What do I do? Oof, I don't know. Just kidding. So what if they aren't feeling that? Do you think about that? Like think about that. Maybe you just made it up that they're feeling that way. Because once you make up a story, you will always find evidence to support it. Have you noticed that? As soon as you get a thought and you start attaching some meaning to that thought and some emotion, particularly the negative stuff, you immediately see all of these things that have happened that support that are evidence of that very fact, when really you just made all that up, and so you're just reading in or seeing into things that may or may not be true. So whether they are feeling low morale or not is really irrelevant to the story that you're creating in your own head. So what we want to do is pull way back and write a new story. We just want to write a new story. So if I think that I can control their morale, we'll do something about that. My experience in years of working in leadership development and working with management teams says nobody can force or change anyone to do or to be motivated. That all comes from within the individual. So you're going to be basically kicking against the pricks there because I just don't think it's going to happen. Rather than focus out there on their business and what they may or may not be thinking and may or may not be feeling, pull it in, turn it inwards and say, what can I do today to show my employees or to show my team that I appreciate them? I value them. I'm so grateful that they're here. I'm grateful for the work that they're doing and for what they're contributing to this team. What can I control? Write a new story. And if you turn it around and say, well, what if the morale is not down? What if morale is actually up? Or what if everybody's fine? I'm going to guarantee if you sit with that for just a moment, you'll also find evidence to support that story is true. We did this in the session the other day. It was really fun. It was really fun.
Fun and fine, like fun squared.
Apparently, thanks Arminda. So just look for evidence to support a different story and then write into that story. What I mean by that is create that story into a reality. So if you want to increase morale, where can you influence that? Where can you make a direct impact? How can you really communicate effectively and consistently to your team that you value and you appreciate them? So that's my answer for Ask Arminda today. For Ask Arminda. Wow, I'm just all over the place. This is awesome. So control what you can control. Write a different story. If the one that you've been telling yourself is on that negative side and you found evidence to support it, write a new story. Find and or make evidence to support the new story that you're writing. Let me know what additional questions you have. I can't wait to connect and to hear from you. Coach@armindalindsay.com.